It is finally here, and I'm so excited. MLB The Show 20 has released, and we got to start it off with the one way we know how to make videos. We're going to do a rebuild. Miami Marlins, one of the first teams I did last year. Let's do it again. So if you guys want to see another rebuild today, I'm going to do a different type of rebuild. It's not going to be a team rebuild. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But if you guys want to see that, let's get 500 likes on today's video, and I'll definitely do a double upload, 2 rebuilds in one day. So with that being said, if you guys do enjoy the video, you guys want to see some more MLB The Show 20 content, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy MLB content. You want to see some more of it. This is definitely the channel for you guys to sub to. And in the comment section, let me know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see a road to the show series, Diamond Dynasty content, a franchise, a relocation franchise, whatever it is you guys want to see? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely try to cater to your wants, your needs for MLB The Show 20. So let's get into it. I am so psyched for this. Like, I am so pumped. I've been like counting down the seconds, the minutes, the hours until release, and we're finally here. So we're gonna start it off with the Marlins, like I mentioned, a team that actually had a pretty solid offseason, and I'm excited to just hop into it. So one thing that I was really happy about, we have rosters with minor leaguers in it day one. We don't have to wait anymore and download a roster in the vault. It's there from day one, and I'm really excited about it. So just a couple things really quick. I'm thinking about starting off with 3-year rebuilds. Once we start getting through all the teams, I will be cranking out rebuilds like crazy. So we're gonna get through all the teams pretty quickly. But once we get through all the teams, then we're gonna move to 5-year rebuilds, and then I'm definitely thinking about maybe doing 10-year, maybe like a 15-year, and like a lot longer rebuilds for a couple teams as well. So we're gonna start with 3. Then we'll move to 5, and we'll definitely mix up the rebuilds as we go. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna try out different teams, different style of rebuilds, different challenges along the way. I promise you guys, there's gonna be a crazy amount of content on the channel. So make sure you hit that bell notification icon so you're notified whenever a video does go live. So let's hop into it. As you guys can see, pitching wise, it's not terrible. When you look at our pitchers, we do have a couple decent ones, a couple players who should develop pretty well, so we should be good. Not terrible, not great, but you know what, for a season we should be fine, and then we can build on it from there. Bullpen though, I definitely want to improve on. You look at these are our top 3 bullpen arms. It's not great. Brandon Kinsler, not terrible, but long term we're gonna need someone else. So so catchers, I think catcher, we're set. Jorge Alfaro is a pretty solid option. First base, Jesus Aguilar, Garrett Cooper, again, not terrible options. And then we have Lewin Diaz, who should hit the 70s by the end of this year and could take over for these guys come season 3. Second base, Jonathan Villar, solid. We're set there. We also have Hassan Diaz, who could potentially play a part as well. I accidentally backed out. Didn't mean to do that. Third base, Brian Anderson, we're good. Shortstop is an area I definitely want to improve. Miggy Rojas, again, just not long-term answer for the team, so we definitely need to find someone else. Left field, Corey Dickerson, I like that pickup this offseason. We're set. Center field though, yikes, we definitely need to find a new center fielder. But with all those A's and B's in the potential category, we definitely will be able to find a good center fielder to replace some of those guys that we have. And then right field, Harold Ramirez, for season, not terrible. We can work with it. So let's get into it. Let's see what we can do. Let's check our budget first. Let's see what we're rocking with budget wise. Ooh, we got some money to work with. They did not change the budget system, which was disappointing, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it. Free agency. Jordan Balazovic has signed for a team. I know that for sure. Looking at the rest of the options though, who is this? Is he just like a randomly generated player? He has to be. Yeah, he has to be just like a randomly generated player. So I guess there's every once in a while they're just gonna randomly generate players for free agency. Okay, I'm cool with that. That's kind of a cool addition to add. Okay, all right. So let's take a look, see what we got here. Philip Chu might be a name we got to pick up. Look at those stats. You know what? That's definitely an arm I want to pick up. And then for bullpen help, I'm gonna go Tim Meza and Vizcaíno for 2 bullpen options. So those are gonna be 2 that are gonna help us out this year. And that Chu guy might be a season 2 or season 3 addition. I definitely want to find a center fielder. So what I'm gonna do is I already know the roster's full because I did a quick little test to see how things kind of look with this roster. So like I just do a quick little test to see like who's on the roster. Is the roster full? Who do we kind of need to pick up? Kind of looking at free agency and stuff like that. So let's go Vizcaino for a 2-year club option. We'll bump it up to 6 million. And then we'll go Tim Meza. We'll do another club option at 2 million. Boom. And I want that Philip Chu guy. So I think our roster is still going to be full. So let's just, who could we get rid of? This guy. We don't need him. Sorry, bud. You didn't make the cut. So we'll get rid of him. We'll add that Philip Chu guy because looking at those stats, they look really solid. So we'll bump that up. And we really need a new shortstop. I don't know where it's going to come from, but we definitely need one. Holy cow. I think we got to get that guy. That guy looks so good. Roster is full. We're picking him up. It's just, we got to do it. He looks insane. Matt Kemp's on the team. I completely forgot about that too. There's too much going on. What's with these crazy regen players? Benito Estrada, get in the team. All right. No more signing. Let's make a trade for a new center fielder. I have one in mind that I wanna test out. I wanna see how he does in this year's rebuilds, because last year I always stayed away from him, but I think he's gonna be glitchy this year. I really do. So how are we gonna get this trade done? Wow, his hitting stats are atrocious, and that is big time. Okay. You know what? Lewis Brinson. I don't want him on the team anymore. I'll take that trade any day. Connor Scott, Lewis Brinson for Byron Buxton. Yes, please. Let's make it happen. And I might leave it there. So pretty simple. Let's add him to the 40-man. Add him to the 40-man. 40-man's full. All right. Sorry, bud. No, I don't want to release you. I just don't want you on the 40-man. And then let's take him off as well. And then, yeah, that's those are the two guys that are going to get added to the MLB squad. There definitely are a couple players that I need to get rid of, like him. We'll send him to AAA. Conley, we'll send him to AAA as well. Who else? Him. Don't need him. And then let's make sure everything looks good. I think that's how I want to rock it. I mean, I kind of do want to call up Matt Kemp just because it's Matt Kemp. Maybe send him down to AAA, send him up to the majors, and just go like that. I mean, that's a pretty solid team. This is where it gets a little tricky though. Who's my closer? Kinsler? Vizcaino goes here. Okay, so we need a long reliever now. Okay, so that's gonna be easy. And then lineup wise, who gets the chopping block? Maybe Lewin Diaz. Yeah, Lewin Diaz. We'll send him down, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, so Lewin Diaz will get sent down, and then this will be the lineup. I'm actually gonna move Buxton there. That's the team. That's the team for sure. So Lewin Diaz is gonna get sent down to the minors for a season, and what we'll do is we'll just use that lineup minus Lewin Diaz, and I'm gonna pull up probably a starter or something that we have. Who's the guy we could use? Eliezer Hernandez looks pretty nice. Let's do that. Let's bring him up, and then I gotta send Lewin Diaz down, and that's the team for season 1. Let's test it out. Let's see how it goes. I think we should be decent. Are we a playoff team? I don't think so yet, but you know what? We might be a contender. We could maybe, sneak something out. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's take a look, see where we are ranked wise. 23rd, not as good as I thought, but let's test it out. I'll see you guys once I get all the draft picks done. I'll show you guys the draft picks, and then we're gonna finish out season 1. All right, I just finished season 1's draft, as you guys can see, and whew, I'm excited. You guys kind of saw this little sneak peek of where we're at record wise, just a little sneak peek, but let's take a look what we got. Yes, sir. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? It looks like having really good scouts is going to be very important, because I just auto scouted. I didn't do anything, and this is what they came up with. Julio Pineda. Obviously, I did the draft, but the CPU handled all the scouting. Julio Pineda looks so good. Oh, lefty. Oh yeah. Dave Hayes, 73 catcher. Any secondaries? No. But with that like fielding and those hitting stats, I definitely am going to need to get him in the team somehow. Harvey Ulrich, 66 overall. Look at those stats. They look insane. 78 potential for this guy, which isn't bad, but still pretty solid. You look at 79 potential for Rico Santiago. We got 82 potential for Rex Guerrero. And then we'll take a look at his stats. You guys can see those. And then Chuck Pritchard has got 81 potential. Very good draft. I am psyched about it. Like these top three right here. Oof. Ooh, I'm loving it already. This rebuild's going so well. That's our draft. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. So we're in September. We're finishing up the month, and let me tell you, we're actually doing pretty solid. Are we a playoff team? I don't think so. 80 wins. I mean, maybe we could sneak in somehow, but I'm not expecting a playoff appearance from us. Yeah, 87 wins is actually a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting like 70s. So we're actually in a good spot. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the team. Ooh, that looks nice. I like that new look for the playoff bracket. So let's take a look. We have some league leaders, okay, and awards. So let's take a look, see what we had for league leaders. Jonathan VR for runs. Not what I expected, but you know what? Okay. Charlie Blackmon had the best average. And then Luis Arias did as well. Okay. DJ LeMahieu, Nick Markakis for hits. Let's take a look at doubles. Albies, VR right behind him. I like to see that. You got Tim Anderson. Triples was Mondesi with 13. 12 for Bryce Harper. Okay. Okay. Jorge Alfaro. Okay, I'll take, I mean, whatever. Home runs, Christian Yelich and Miguel Sano. Did we have anybody up there? No. That could be an issue for us. We don't have a lot of pop off the bat. 25 was the most on our squad. RBIs, you guys can see that there. Okay, Miguel Sano is looking like he's going to be a beast for franchise. Definitely might be a player I look to pick up. Runs, we knew Sano with the runs as well. He just looks so good. Stolen bases, 36 for VR. Mondesi had 36 as well. And then let's kind of take a look at some of the wins. Sale and Bueller, and then saves Taylor Rogers and Pedro Baez. Okay, all right, so that's interesting. Awards, we had a couple gold gloves for different players. Byron Buxton, Miggy, and Jorge Alfaro. So Christian Yelich was MVP, and Miguel Sano, I mean, from what we saw with the stats, it makes sense. Cy Young went to Chris Sale and Walker Bueller. And then let's take a look at reliever. Sean Doolittle, Tim Hill. If you guys don't know, Tim Hill is also a draft neck mark. So, okay. And then rookie of the year went to Brandon Bailey. 62 overall. He had stats of 13 and 6. I mean, not a terrible year. Let's take a look who won it for the NL. Donovan Casey. Okay. Looks pretty decent. All right, so let's take a look, see what our squad did. Jordan Yamamoto, 7 and 9. Okay, I mean, not terrible, but definitely a player that's not going to be the ace for us. Voice crack. But Pablo Lopez looks really good. He might be our ace going forward. Really good rounded stats. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Caleb Smith wasn't terrible, wasn't great. Sandy Alcantara, kind of the same thing, wasn't terrible, wasn't great. And Jose Arena. So it's definitely, we're going to be in need of some pitching help. Maybe Dustin Beggs, maybe Sixto Sanchez gets in the mix. So we'll see. I mean, Philip Chu, how did he do? I mean, he's going up. So might be a good pickup for us for the bullpen. Eliezer Hernandez looked pretty solid in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek was okay. Tim Meza was a great pickup this year. Definitely going to bring him back next year. Drew Steckenrider was solid. Vizcaíno, okay. Might bring him back as well. He looks pretty solid. Yimi Garcia is looking like a great setup guy. Oof, those stats are looking nice. And then Brandon Kinsler wasn't terrible. How many blown saves this year? 7? Not bad at all. Okay, I'm actually pretty impressed with what we were able to do. Let's take a look at our bench. Isan Diaz, yikes. Cervelli wasn't bad. Birdie wasn't bad. Matt Kemp wasn't terrible either. So overall, pretty happy with the bench. Let's take a look at our starting lineup. VR 270, 19 home runs, 74 RBIs, 50 doubles, 6 triples, extra base machines, 36 stolen bases as well. Okay, Byron Buxton hit just above 240. But you know what? I think he's gonna continue to develop, and by season 2, season 3, he's gonna be a beast. So I think I'm definitely gonna keep him. Corey Dickerson had a good year. 31 doubles, 25 home runs. I like that. That's gonna be a left fielder. I mean, this guy's an 80 though. Holy cow. He's got to be in the team. How are we gonna get him in the team? First base. Ooh, how did Jesus Aguilar do? You know what? Maybe we just bring in that Estrada guy and let him play first base. Garrett Cooper wasn't bad, but I think we might have something in that Estrada. Brian Anderson was fantastic. 300 average, 20 home runs. Miggy Rojas wasn't terrible, but I still want to find that new shortstop. I definitely think we need a new one. Harold Ramirez, 300 average. You know what? We might not need a right fielder. We might have our solution there. And then Jorge Alfaro, potential's gone down, but he's up to an 81. Had a really good year. Almost a 900 OPS, 300 average, 38 doubles and 14 home runs. I mean, that's a good year. So no postseason. You guys can see who's in the mix there. Let's just advance to the offseason, see what happens, and keep going forward. The Angels defeat the Phillies. Okay. All right. Let's see how that goes. No one we were using. So let's keep moving forward. No one was a Hall of Fame inductee. So let's take a look at this. I know how this works. I'm a professional here. I don't need that. Jonathan VR, 100% want to bring him back. I'll give him that player option. Let's see if I can bring it down to like 14 mil though. We'll go like that. It's a crazy amount of money. We do have some money to work with, so I think that's okay. I'm going to take this option. He was a great player for us. Going to take that option as well. I'm not going to bring back anybody else though, because you know, I feel like we can just use that money somewhere else. So let's just move forward and see, you know, where we can spend that money, because we definitely need to. So here we are, 40 man. I definitely want to make sure we don't lose Kolick or Spindler. Maybe some of those other guys. So I'll add them to the 40 man. Arbitration wise, I might let Aguilar go. Bring back everybody else. Maybe let Cooper be the bench bat, because I think he's going to want to start. Oh, he wants to be a platoon guy. I'll keep Aguilar. I'll let Cooper go. And then we're definitely bringing in Estrada. Estrada looks like he's going to be a beast, and we'll offer everybody else. Arbitration, contracts wise, kind of the same thing. I'm going to throw everybody a contract. Maybe not John Birdie, because I feel like we could use that money somewhere else. Maybe get another platoon guy pretty similar to him. Who could we get here that's really going to help out the team? Because I feel like a pitcher is a good option to go for. Trevor Bauer, Chris Archer. I might bring in a reliever. And looking at, what about shortstops? Ooh, that might be the move. Marcus Semien might be a player I throw some money at. So yeah, Marcus Semien's gonna be my big target this offseason. So if we can get him, it's going to be great. But I'll see you guys at the start of the second season. Season 2, we're going to start it off with the trade. The CPU messed up the roster so much that I have a lot of players like on waivers right now, like way too many players on waivers. But we're going to trade Urena and Miggy Rojas for Nick Whitgren. Just strengthen up that bullpen a little bit. So let's take a look at the team, because it's a little bit of a mess right now. It definitely is. So this is our starting lineup. Pitching wise, it looks really good. Michael Baird was a Rule 5 draft pick. I'll show you guys all the acquisitions that we did make. So Marlins, we just obviously made that trade. Whitgren for Urena and Rojas, and then free agency. It's not going to show me that, huh? All right, so let's go roster history. That's what I wanted. So Whitgren, Rule 5, as you guys can see, is Michael Baird. He actually looks really solid. I was kind of excited to see that he was there. And you guys can see who is a free agent and stuff like that. Brad Hand joined us. We brought him back to Miami, or to the Marlins. Formerly a starter, now he's going to be our closer. And then Marcus Semien, another big addition to the squad. Look at that. Oof. I'm excited to have him at shortstop. That's why I got rid of Rojas. There was a big name in free agency that I saw. This guy, Jonah Gilbert, a potential right fielder. Looks decent. Could be a trade piece for the future. But really the rest were just filling out the roster. And as you guys can see, Sixto Sanchez is up. Like you guys can see, there's players in waivers. Caleb Smith is not even on the major league roster for some reason. You guys can see all these other players that we had. Just it's a mess. It's a mess. The CPU made a mess of it. They brought up Jesus Sanchez and Jazz Chisholm. I don't know why. So you guys can see that. But the team looks very, very good. I brought up Benito Estrada. He's gonna be playing first base for us. He looks like a beast. Jesus Aguilar, Harold Ramirez rounding out the lineup with Alfaro, Anderson, Semien, Dickerson, Buxton, and VR. I love it. The pitching staff looks stronger as well. I mean, look at that team. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Whitgren is probably going to move Stanek out, and then we'll send him down. But then who do we bring up? That's another thing we got to worry about. So who do we... Maybe Caleb Smith? Move him up so he's not upset anymore, and then maybe move Eliezer Hernandez to like... Maybe just kind of rock like that. We're allowed that extra man anyways. You know, the lineup's looking good. I like the team. I want to see how we're ranked now. Let's take a look. We are 14th. We've definitely improved. What, we were like 27th or something like that last year. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking the players that we drafted last year too. I'm hoping we can definitely get some of those guys involved. We got this Dave Hayes guy. We got Rico Santiago. Not him. Chuck Pritchard was decent. Harvey Ulrich was decent. But the big one was Julio Pineda. He potentially could be our sixth man next year. So I'm liking the team. I like what we were able to do. Let's see how season 2 plays out. All right, we're in September, and I mean, it looks like we might make the playoffs this year. So I'm kind of worried that they're gonna... All right. I put 2 AAA players on the roster because you're allowed to have 28 for like the last month in the postseason. So I guess I messed it up. So they keep sending players up and sending players down. So we'll figure it out. We definitely will figure it out. So we're at 86 wins. So like hopefully we can win out here and get to the postseason. I want to see this team in the postseason. We're at 90 wins right now, and we won the division with 96 wins. We're taking on the Reds. There we go. Again, we had a league leader, Jonathan VR, for hits. And I think I saw that Brad Hand was actually pretty close for saves. So that's good to see. Doubles. Okay. Some Jonathan VR is actually looking like a pretty good player for the team. Like he's up there in a lot of categories. Home runs, we got Schwarber and Yordan Alvarez. RBIs, you guys can see that. Stolen bases, 43 for Mondesi. The next closest was 31. Whoa, 76 stolen bases. 76 stolen bases. What? Okay. I mean, 76 stolen bases, I guess. Wins, Carlos Carrasco, Walker Buehler. Let's take a look at saves. Aroldis Chapman and Kenley Jansen. Brad Hand had 51, so pretty solid. So awards, let's take a look at our award winners. Rookie of the Year, Benito Estrada. I'm telling you, that guy was a good pickup. A couple Gold Gloves as well. So Harper was MVP. Let's take a look. Josh Bell is an Angel now. Okay. Cy Young went to Garrett Cole and Max Scherzer. Batting title went to Juan Soto and Josh Bell as well. Kirby Yates and Kenley Jansen were reliever of the year. Rookie of the year was Benito Estrada, like we mentioned, and Dom T. Williams. Actually looks decent. The average wasn't that great, but still pretty solid. We won the division by 3 games. We're ranked 8th now, which is good to see. So let's take a look, see how the team did. You know what? Alcantara's looking good. Yamamoto, not sold on. Same with Pablo Lopez, even though he was our best pitcher last year. Sixto Sanchez, you know what? As a 5, I'm definitely cool with him being there. And Michael Baird was all right. We'll see if he develops more or if we need to find a new starting pitcher. Julio Pineda looks good, but I don't know if he's going to be good enough for next year. And then Philip Chu Philip Chu's getting the call up next year for sure. Let's see who he would replace. Eliezer Hernandez is just a good like sixth man in the rotation / long reliever. Caleb Smith wasn't bad either. We got Vizcaino, who's continuing to do well. Steckenrider was all right. Yimi Garcia got banged up a little bit, so maybe Chu replaces Garcia. Mesa's looking good. Whitgren was a great pickup, and so was Brad Hand. So, you know what? For the most part, pretty happy with the bullpen, besides like Yimi. And then the starting pitching, I feel like we can definitely make some changes to improve that. What's our budget looking like? We're still over $1 million. We got some money to spend. The bench, Lewin Diaz was good in 24 at-bats, but overall, kind of disappointing. Do we have anybody here that could potentially pop up? That catcher, Dave Hayes. We got JJ Bleday. Okay, we got some options. Jonathan VR is a leadoff hitter. Oof, loving it. 28 home runs. He hit over 300. Had almost 1,000 OPS. 51 doubles, 9 triples, 46 stolen bases. He's all over the base path. Byron Buxton just can't really get the bat going. If he could do that, this would be a beast for franchise. You got Corey Dickerson hitting 300. Love to see it. I mean, 25 home runs again, 80 plus RBIs. I gotta keep him. Like, we gotta keep him for one more season. Marcus Semien hit 32 home runs in his first season with the Marlins. Okay, I'll take that as well. Brian Anderson's still hitting pretty solid. Jorge Alfaro's doing well. And we got that catcher, man. How are we going to get him involved? Maybe trade him for somebody else? Who knows? Jesus Aguilar, definitely not going to be a player for us next year. And then Harold Ramirez wasn't as good as the year before, but he did hit almost 30 home runs with 33 doubles. So, I mean, as a right fielder, he's still not bad. We got JJ Bleday, though. Oh, man. Offensively, I think we're really strong. I just feel like we could do a little bit better with the pitching, and I think that'll really take us to the next level. So, I mean, like, Benito Estrada, like, this dude's gonna be a beast. So, here we are, postseason time. Castillo Alcantara versus the Reds. We get the win 2-1. We lost the second game. We lost this one, so let's hop into it quick and manage this. See how it goes. You know what? Sixto Sanchez, take the mound, lead us to victory. Looking at we got Descalfani, so we got to do something against him. Ciani, Winker, you got Suarez, Castellanos, Mustakis, Christian Walker at first. Okay, Nick Senzel at short. So, the heart of the lineup's a little worrying, but I feel like we should win this. As Tucker Barnhart goes deep. Tucker Barnhart, really? Eugenio goes deep, Castellanos goes deep. Like, those are understandable, but come on, guys. It's 5-0. We might get shut out here. Can Sixto at least give me 5? He does. All right, so Sixto's done. We'll take him out. We're going to pinch hit. We're going to go to maybe Jazz Chisholm. He gets on. Okay. Double play, man. Come on. Let's go Caleb Smith. He gets us out of it. Semien, nothing. Like, 3 hits is just not good enough. Then you got Winker going lefty. It's not our series. We're getting absolutely destroyed. Like, it's not good. Last inning, VR gets on. Can he steal second? He does. All right, we got a man in scoring position. We get 1 run in. Is this the comeback? Okay, come on, Brian Anderson. Bases are loaded for Alfaro. Come on. There we go. We're within 2. Can we do it? Benito Estrada. Harold Ramirez grounds out, and we get eliminated right there. A little bit of a comeback, but I think we definitely need to improve that pitching. I feel like that's a huge question mark for us. And the Reds defeat the Yankees. All right, so retired players. No one on our team. Miggy. Okay, Pujols, Mike Fiers. Yikes. Hunter Pence, Joey Votto, I saw. Okay. Exclusive negotiations. Corey Dickerson. Yes. He was very good for the squad. $6 million a year is not bad. Arodys Vizcaino has been really good for us as well. Let's do a 1-year deal. $3 million. That's not bad. And Yimi Garcia, he can walk. We got players. So let's see. I'll do that stuff behind. Oh, you can even rebrand in the middle of the off season. Oh, okay. I like that a lot. So here we are. 40 man. Not really worried about that. Let's take a look here. Not Aguilar, not Steckenrider. And then we'll bring back Meza. He's been good. Eliezer Hernandez, yes, because he's been good as well. But not Aguilar, not Steckenrider, and not Stanek. But we'll bring back the rest. Contract's going to offer it to everybody. There's no reason not to. And then, do we go big on a pitcher? I feel like that might be the move. We really do need help pitching. And I feel like bringing in a good pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, maybe a Clayton Kershaw for a season. And I think that might be it. Just really go for a starting pitcher, maybe make some trades. See you guys at the final season. I haven't even started free agency yet. I haven't even done contracts or arbitration, but I found a pitcher, and it's German Marquez. He looks very good. He's had 2 really good seasons. I did look at Chris Sale. That was the other pitcher that I, thought about getting, but I was like, you know what? Let's go German Marquez. We can get Chris Sale in another rebuild. So we're going to go German Marquez. He's going to be a new pitcher for us. I think that was a really good one. We're going to get rid of Monte Harrison, Nick Nader, and Pablo Lopez. And the reason I'm getting rid of Lopez instead of like Yamamoto or Alcantara is because his potential went down. So I'm going to get rid of him, and we're going to move from there. So that's the one move we're going to make this offseason in terms of trades. I might make a couple more. If I do, I'll show you. But other than that, that's really about it for the offseason. All right, so I got another trade. We're going to go for Ryan Yarbrough of the Rays. 2 really good seasons. I considered Yoni Chirinos as well. And I'm kind of starting to think maybe I go for Yoni Chirinos. Look at this Yankees pitching staff. That's gross. And I was just kind of looking for like other pitchers that we could have gone for, and I'm just not really seeing any that like really catch my eye that I'm like, ooh, I want him in the team. So I think I might go Yoni Chirinos or Ryan Yarbrough. Let's go Ryan Yarbrough. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna go for that. We're gonna get rid of Michael Baird. I see the stats and I'm like, man, he should be good. We got Caleb Smith. We just don't have like anybody where I'm like, yeah, he's going to win us games. And that's what worries me with this team. So Michael Baird, we're going to get rid of. And then Magnus Surier and Rex Guerrero for Ryan Yarbrough. And hopefully, that kind of strengthens the team a little bit. We got Marquez in the offseason, obviously from the trade. We got Caleb Smith, Yamamoto, Alcantara. We got Sixto. We brought up Phillip Chu. I have faith in him. He's going to be the man. We got Whitgren, Ty Buttrey from a trade, and then Brad Hand. So overall, I like the team. I think we've definitely improved it. We got VR, Buxton, Dickerson, Semien, Anderson, Harold Ramirez, Alfaro. We still got Benito Estrada there. And we're going to give JJ Bleday the start as a DH / extra bat for us, because I think he's gonna be pretty solid for us. Really young bench. We got Dave Hayes involved. A lot of good prospects are getting involved in this rebuild, and we've also brought in some other new faces to the team. I like the team a lot. I think we're in a good spot. Let's see where we're ranked. We're number 6 in baseball. We got to win something, so let's see how it goes. Hopefully season 3 is the year, and let's make the postseason. Let's move on to the Let's get to the World Series. So I'll see you guys at the end of season 3. All right, so we're in September. We got that September call up happening. I'm gonna let the CPU do it because last time I did it, I messed it all up. So we've already won 90 games. I'm assuming we're going to the postseason just based off of that. The team is looking good. I'm seeing some good ERAs in the corner. I'm liking the team's, progress that we put together. 106 wins, taking on the winner of the wild card. Maybe this is the year that I'm not cursed by the wild card team. So let's see how this goes. I'm feeling good about it. League leaders, Jonathan VR again is with the runs. He's everywhere. And Brad Hand had the most saves. So you guys can see the Brewers. Ooh, okay. Wilson Contreras is a player I'm definitely going to try to get a lot in franchise. Like, I think he's going to be a really good player in franchise this year. Brock Holt is up there. How old is he now? 33. Okay. Hits, you guys can see that Jonathan VR was second for that. Oh yeah, definitely liking what I'm seeing. At doubles, you guys can see we're not up there. Jonathan VR had 37 doubles. It's okay. Oscar Mercado had quite a few triples. For the National League, VR came in second. Home runs, we don't have anybody. I feel like we lacked power. with this team. That was something we really lacked. You know, I don't think we had anybody cap or go over 30. So that's something that we definitely need to look for future rebuilds. Power, RBIs are up there as well. You guys can see runs. VR just knows how to get home. That's all we got to do. No crazy 70 stolen bases like they had last year, but okay. Masahiro Tanaka on the Cubs tearing it up. Garrett Cole, and then saves Brad Hand, Nick Anderson. All right, some good stats there. Awards, we got Gold Gloves as per usual. Juan Soto was MVP along with Yordan Alvarez, who hit 63 bombs. Cy Young for Garrett Cole and Walker Buehler. Batting title, as you guys can see there. No reliever of the year apparently. That's still a little bit of a bug in franchise. Don't understand how that happens. And Nick Anderson, rookie of the year, went to Alex Kirilloff and Joey Bart. So okay. All right, let's take a look at standings. We are 5th in baseball, and when you look at the rest of the teams, I mean, there's some good teams, a lot of 100-win seasons. So I'm intrigued to see how things went. Herman Marquez, great season, love to see it. Ryan Yarbrough was solid. You got Caleb Smith, Yamamoto. Okay, oh yes, that is. Give it up for the starting rotation, putting in some work. Sixto Sanchez struggled a bit, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I considered bringing up this guy. I mean, I think he's going to be a beast if we were to continue this rebuild. Arodys Vizcaíno did well. Meza was a beast. These two pickups in free agency were key. So if you're doing a rebuild, you need some guys to come in for a couple seasons. Vizcaíno and Meza, key. Philip Chu. Oh, that's a randomly generated free agent we had, and he looks solid too. Nick Whitgren was solid. Ooh, Ty Buttrey, you let me down, bud. And then Brad Hand, perfect. All right, so I love that pitching staff. Ooh, gotta love it. And then you guys can see the bench, not the greatest. Definitely let me down. Dave Hayes though, could be a really good catcher for the future. Let's take a look at the rest of the team. Jonathan Villar hit 300 once again, over 900 OPS, 40 stolen bases, 37 doubles, 11 triples, 28 home runs, extra base machine. You got Byron Buxton, who finally hit above 250. All right. Corey Dickerson, almost 300. He was a stud throughout this rebuild. 25 home runs every single year. Consistency. You got Marcus Semien, who hit 300. Great pickup for the team as well. Brian Anderson, his quietest year, but in terms of power, still pretty good. You got Harold Ramirez, who pretty decent as well. Probably a player that's going to be easy to get in a rebuild as well. So if you need a right fielder who is going to be consistent for you, Harold Ramirez might be that guy. Jorge Alfaro, you know what? I'd probably get rid of him and bring in Dave Hayes if we were to continue this. I think that'd be the move. Benito Estrada, it looks like he's capped at like the low 80s, but you know what? He's still pretty decent. And they got JJ Bleday, who hit 250. So I'm liking the team. You know, when you look at our farm system, we still got some players growing as well. And pitching staff for the farm system is stacked. So I mean, I feel like this team's still in a really good spot. We did trade away a lot of prospects, but obviously this is like a win now rebuild, so we had to do it. So here we go. MLB, we're gonna be taking on the Braves. Okay, so we lost. Oh man, we lost the first one. We won the second though, and we won the third, and we're moving on. We're taking on the Brewers. The Brewers are a tough team. We gotta keep our eye on that. So we're gonna put our best foot forward and see how that goes. Let's go like that, or maybe like that. Yeah, let's go like that. Ooh, Alcantara looks pretty solid though. Let's go like that, and maybe let's go Sixto like that. Let's go 4-man rotation. So who's pitching now? Ryan Yarbrough. I want Marquez, and then we're gonna go Alcantara. Yamamoto is gonna be our 4th. I mixed that up a bunch, but you know what? I'm feeling good about it. So game 1, we get the win. That was big. Game 2, we get a win. We take our first loss in the series, but we're back on that winning streak. Okay. Oh, look at that. And in the World Series, we're taking on the Rays or the Twins. Who's it gonna be? The Twins. All right. Marquez is taking the mound versus Jose Barrios. 2-3 loss. Oof. Second game, we get that win though. Okay. Third game, get that win. 4th, 2-2 in the series, and we got that. Here we are Can we take the victory? Can we walk away with the World Series title? Yeah, Sandy Alcantara, he's a name for the future for the Marlins. It's got to be him, right? And let's hop into it. Jose Barrios is on the mound. We got to score early because I feel like this is going to be a good pitching matchup. They got Whit Merrifield. That's a new one. Conforto, Matt Chapman. Ooh, what a team. Okay, 1-0. Not the best start, but you know what? I feel like we're going to come back. We're going to come back. Benito gets on. Jonathan VR brings him in. Okay, tie ball game. That's what I like to see. All right, get out of that one. Perfect. Semien gets on. Can we bring a run in? Harold Ramirez talking about a consistent bat for us. All right. So 2-1 game. JJ Bleday grounds out. All right. Nothing happened that inning. Double play gets us out of that. Okay. Sandy Alcantara. Get me out of this inning, man. All right. I don't think you are. So let's go. Let's go Vizcaíno. And then they brought in the lefty. Okay. I forgot we got 3 batter minimum now. So they took the lead. That's tough. I forgot about that 3 batter minimum rule. That's a tough one. We got to take them out. All right. Let's go Whitgren. Boom, gets us out of it. We're still down 1. We have game 7 still if we do lose this though. So it's not the worst scenario. Dave Hayes, come in. Doesn't help us out. All right. It all comes down to this. Can we do it? Come on, get us. That's a good start. Get this run in. Sack fly. Come on. Double play to end it. Are you serious? No. That's all right. We got game 7. I'm feeling it. We're walking away with this World Series. This is ours. We're bringing a title back to Miami. So here we are. Let's go Yarborough. We got to score more than 2 runs like we did last game? Come on. We got the leadoff guy on and we didn't even score. We get the leadoff guy on again. And a double play ends it for us. Are you serious? Come on, guys. Again, leadoff guy's on. And we don't do anything. 3 straight innings. And of course, Witt goes deep, gives them the lead. Oh, is that... We're just not taking advantage of the runners that are getting on base. And they are. So it's 2-0 here in the 5th. I mean, we're running out of time here. Like, we gotta score. What's going on? What's going on with the team? All right, runners on the corners. I don't know if we can do anything else. It's like, oh man, we can't let it get out of hand. That's one thing. So let's go. Whitgren gets that double play. There we go. All right, come on. We got to get something going here. That's a good start. Bleday, okay. VR. Bases loaded for Buxton. Yeah, there we go. We're within 1. Another one scores. Strikeout. Okay, at least we tied it. That's what I like to see. 1-2. Benito Estrada, are you serious? Are you going to be the reason we walk away with the World Series title? Come on. Okay, steal second. Yes. Runner in scoring position. Bring him home. Brad Hand, I need you more than ever right here. 2. No, don't do this to me. That's what I'm talking about. The Marlins walking away with the World Series title. And who was it? That free agent signing from season 1, Benito Estrada. That is big right there. Playoff MVP, Benito Estrada. World Series MVP, Corey Dickerson. The man is a beast, Benito Estrada. Look at that. Pitching wise, Yamamoto struggled a bit, but overall, Sixto struggled a bit as well. But that's what I want to see from my pitching staff. Let's take a look at that lineup. You know what? Marcus Semien was a little quiet. Harold Ramirez as well. But Benito Estrada, you are a beast. Insane. That's how you win it. That is a great way to end that first rebuild of MLB the Show 20. If you are excited, you want to see another rebuild today, make sure you hit that like button. 500 likes, we'll do a double upload today. And what a way to end it. Benito Estrada in the 8th inning going deep. that is what I needed. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up down below if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more MLB content. There's going to be a bunch coming, so this is the place to be if you want to see more of it. In the comment section, get involved. Let me know what game mode or videos you guys want to see for this edition of MLB the Show. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.